What's up, Ocean? You got Matt here. Welcome to the Pokemon Wi-Fi Battle. Today we're here for week number 7 of the PBA, which could very well be our final week of the season. If we lose today, there is a good chance that we miss out on playoffs. If we win, we are locked in. We still got a chance to make it if we do end up losing, but I'm feeling pretty good about our chances if we end up getting the dub. Now, our team for this week's game is awesome. It is super fun. For the first time in a long time, I actually sat in call with a lot of my front office, and we actually just built a team together, and it was so much fun. I really miss doing that, and it's one of the best parts about Draft League for me. So guys, let me know down in the comments, what is your favorite part about Draft League? I'd love to know. Let's go ahead and jump into it. We're facing off against Root and his New Jersey Brobats, and his team has a Chiyu, which is terrifying and was one of the Pokemon that I was looking at picking up if Roaring Moon did not fall to me. So there's that. There's also a really scary Pokemon in Iron Treads. Very, very terrifying with the steel and ground typing. Having a good spinner is great. There's the Quackaball, which could be a problematic Pokemon with Terra, Water, and Electric. Scizor is a pain with U-turn and stuff. Ceruledge is annoying. Quagsire is a problem. Indeedee, Go-Go, Kricktoon are the other Terra captains, and then there is going to be a Dragalge, and then, well, a Wigglytuff, which could definitely come. So yeah, let's just go ahead and jump into it. Take a look at what we're bringing and why. Starting off with our very first mon being our Libero Cinderace with the Expert Belt, Powerball, High Jump Kick, Zen Headbutt, and Trailblaze. We had a really big conversation to decide, do we want to go Libero or do we want to go Blaze? And we ended up going with Libero for the simple reason that we want to be able to try and get the Oko on the Quagsire depending on the investment it has. With the Expert Belt and our Libero boost for the Trailblaze, we have a chance to do like 75% to it, which is amazing, obviously. We want to do that kind of damage to it to get the KO on it because we got our speed boost, and with the speed boost, we outspeed everything, including Scarpers on the team, and we get chip on something like the Quackaball, even Terra Waters. We should be in a great position against that Pokemon. Iron Treads does need some chip as well to drop to a high jump kick from or a Pyro Ball even, from a Expert Belt non-stab Cinderace, so keep that in mind. High jump kick is there specifically because low kick only has 20 base power against Chiyu. If it was like 70, 80 base power, I would love to run low kick instead, but instead we have to run the high jump kick. Moving on though, our next mon is going to end up being our Roaring Moon with the Choice Band Terra Dark with Crunch, U-Turn, Earthquake, and Dragon Dance. There are one knockoff user. It's the Iron Treads. Just in case I have the Dragon Dance. We were looking at doing a couple other sets. One of the cool sets we were looking at was going to be something like a taunt set to like shut down a couple Pokemon trying to set up or trying to stop you from setting up. But it just didn't feel like it was the best play. It felt like going more hyper offense was the way to go. So we're running enough speed on this set, just like our Cinderace for the Iron Treads. We have Crunch, which 2-hit KOs basically everything. I think the only thing that doesn't actually 2-hit KO is going to be Quackaball if it's like defensive and bulky and still a fighting type, and specifically like a defensive Indeedee that's Terra Fairy or whatever. But if it's Terra Fairy and it's offensive, we do like 65%. Even, of course, one more Pokemon we don't 2-hit KO, Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff takes like 39, 33, around that range min. So that's with Terra Dark Banded Crunch. That's crazy, and we can just U-turn around on that. If Wigglytuff does come, then we have a really good opportunity to just U-turn around and cause problems with the rest of our team. Next up is going to be another band user, our Choice Band Iron Hands. Honestly, we were looking at this team like, okay, we can go like Assault Vest to kind of handle the Chiyu as like a one-time counter. But then we said, we can take it from basically anything. Let's just go massive attack and try to cover basically everything, which is amazing. The good news is with this set here, we're able to always 2-hit KO something like the Dragalge, max HP Dragalge with a close combat. We're also able to 2-hit KO Quagsire all the time after leftovers, which is great. We 2-hit KO basically everything on the team with close combat outside specifically the Ceruledge. Everything else just gets absolutely smacked by this Pokemon. We have the Earthquake here for the Dragalge in case we need to get the KO on it. It also helps out with let's say it's going to be Dragalge and like the Chiyu and the Iron Treads could be better to go with Earthquake. We have Drain Punch for recovery and Fake Out for priority could be really nice, especially against a Quackaball, because Quackaball, if it's going for like Aqua Steps and like Bulk Up or it's a Moxie boost, it's going to be very hard to beat down. So we have to make sure we have a counter to that, and that's going to be our Iron Hands. We are able to take basically any hit from a Chiyu, even if it specs outside of like Overheat and Fire Blast. So we should be good to go with this Pokemon here. It's a really solid Pokemon in this matchup. Our next mon is going to be our Mismagius. Now, I think this is the first time Mismagius is coming all season long. And we originally were looking at doing, well, Addison recommended this set here. And I was like, no, it's not going to work out. We swapped it for like Destiny Bond, and I think it was Shadow Ball? No, it was Mystical Fire instead of Calm Mind. But then we got into a situation against the Wigglytuff where Wigglytuff came in, and all I could do was Mystical Fire. But if I subbed while Addison, who was the Mocker, went for Rocks, then I was in a situation where I could always 1v1 the Wigglytuff, because sub and Calm Mind would always make so dealing would never break my sub, and I'm in a good spot. So Yeah, I think this goes well because we can just win on the spot. We get enough Calm Mind boosts to be able to beat everything on the team outside of Scarfers and the Iron Shreds, and of course priority users. It can be a really scary Pokemon, and that is going to be our Miss Magius. Our Squawkabilly is up next. So we're bringing Squawkabilly again. This Pokemon, 3 times. 3 times it's come this season. I did not expect it to come that often. I think it came more than, it's definitely come more than Orphan. And Orphan can use Shed Tail. Crazy. Anyways, this Pokemon is really solid here. We're running a specifically a lead set for Final Gambit. Our goal is to get everything weakened or get a KO on something. The Pokemon that we're not going to be able to KO are like defensive, like fully max HP invested Iron Shreds. We don't actually OHKO the Quagsire, which sucks, but I don't think Quagsire goes for an attack on me. I think it goes for like spikes. I don't think it goes for recover turn 1. My whole game plan is, unless I'm in front of specifically the Ceruledge or the it was Ceruledge or it was the Wigglytuff, I'm clicking Final Gambit. Against everything else, I'm clicking against Ceruledge and Wigglytuff, I'm clicking Brave Bird or U-turn or Parting Shot or whatever. Against everything else, I'm clicking Final Gambit. That's how I want to put it. And then we do have enough speed on this set for the Quackaball. And the good news with this just so happens to be that if in the instance that we have this Pokemon around for a good while and Quackaball does get the +1, at least that way we can always outspeed it because we do have a Scarfer. And we're not Hustle this week, we are Guts, so we don't miss our Brave Bird. Next up is going to be our Gastrodon, our final Pokemon. I can tell you right now, this Pokemon is wild. Specs Gastrodon, let's fucking go. Yeah, what started out as a meme, honestly, is crazy. Spadef Wigglytuff is 2-hit KO'd by Earth Power. What? That's crazy. I cannot believe how strong this Pokemon is. And if we get hit with an Aqua Step and we have a +1 boost plus our specs, my god. Earth Power is insane because he has a total of 1 immunity, and that's going to be the Electros. Everything else is neutral, or, well, I guess the Go-Goat, so keep that in mind. It is a really strong move here. We have the Sludge Bomb there for the Wigglytuff, but also for the Go-Goat, and Surf is there just in case we need to have an accurate water move, and Hatch Pump can't really provide that. So that's going to be our team for this battle. We have enough investment. I forgot what the investment was. We always take a close combat from +1 Quackaball, which is important to note, and we are able to break really effectively. I think this Pokemon comes in on so much and just gets a KO on basically everything. What's going to want to come in and take a Specs Earth Power from a Pokemon like Gastrodon? Nothing. I'm excited for this game, guys. Hope you are too. Make sure to comment the secret word of the day, which is going to be, I'm trying to come up with a secret word on the spot, and it's not going well. Beans. Let's go ahead and comment beans down below if you've watched the Team Builder. Let's do it. It is time to battle. All right, everyone, we are back with the battle. He brings an interesting team here. I'm a little surprised by this, but I'm going to mark it down nonetheless. Unless it's specifically a lead of Ceruledge, I am clicking Final Gambit. If it's a lead of Ceruledge, I am probably clicking Brave Bird, I assume. Maybe Parting Shots. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna make sure before I jump into the actual battle, I pull up a calc with my team in it because I do not want to make that mistake. And just the fact that there is, first of all, what is the counter to Terra Dark Salamence? Roaring Moon. My bad. Not much. Not much. All right. Good luck, have fun. We got Squawkabilly. Let's click done. We win, we make playoffs. We win, we make playoffs. Fingers crossed we can get it done. All right. All right. What is his team going to be? I'm nervous because I want the W. I want to make playoffs. I don't want to be out of playoffs for the second time in as many leagues in this generation. What is the lead? I don't think it's Ceruledge. Indeedy. Psychic Terrain, no worries, no worries, no worries. Let's fire off that Final Gambit. Make this a 5v5. Oh my god, we got it. Is it Sash? It is not Sash. Cool. So this Pokemon is gone. That was his only Terra Captain. He now has 1 resist to Dark, and that's going to be the Chiyu. Squawkabilly putting in the work. Let's go Squawk. Okay. What's coming in here? What's coming in here? Potentially the Electros, maybe. Do I just go into Cinderace and like fire off? I mean, I can't really go Cinderace until I weaken the Ceruledge. I can go into the Roaring Moon right now and like fire off some U-turns, some Terra Dark U-turns, depending on what comes in. If it's Chiyu, I just U-turn, like raw U-turn. I don't Terra. So I think that's my play, right? Kind of gives me an idea of what's happening. I can move from there. We'll do that. We'll do that. If we see like Electros come in, I probably just go for I probably go into my Iron Hands. Let's take a look at the calc. So Roaring Moon, in it comes in, which is what? The Chiyu. Okay. So Chiyu, we can get the KO on this with Earthquake. Issue is, I don't know if it specs. I don't know the set at all. I'm going to go for a U-turn here. We'll take any hits. We don't need to go for a Terra Dark right now. We resist its stabs, and that's what's important. Okay, it is not Star probably. I don't know what sector that'd be. Maybe it's Boots. We get a nice U-turn, a nice banded U-turn off on Suck, which is going to be the Eel. Cool. This should do a good chunk of damage. That's actually not bad. That's quite something that's really defensive, right? Electros, level 50, Fizz Def, Old. 27 to 32, makes sense. Oop, can't do that. I can go into Iron Hands, which will be a speed tie. I can smack with a close combat. I can go into my Cinderace. Cinderace doesn't make sense. Gastrid, I think it's Giga Drain still, right? Yeah, it still gets Giga Drain and Grass Knot. Mismag, does that make any sense here? I know Lost Knockoff. Does Volt Switch break the sub of my Mismag? It does, it definitely does. Yeesh. I think I go into my Iron Hands. I think I go Iron Hands here. How many more turns? That's leftovers, right? Yeah. How many more turns of terrain? 3 turns left. Okay. Because Ceruledge, I can always handle that with like Cinder. I can't really handle Cinderace. I can handle it with like Gastrodon, because I'm pretty sure it doesn't get a grass move outside of like Solar Blade. Right? Solar Blade is the only grass move it gets, which I can scout for. Okay, I can go for a close combat here. I don't see any reason for him to stay in. Sorry, go into the Ceruledge. So I'll go for close combat. If I see him go to Ceruledge, I'll be... I don't know. That would suck. Just swaps out into what? Cereal. Yeah, that's rough. That's a rough one there. Okay. It's gonna go for Will-O-Wisp on me. I think I just gotta go into the Gastro here. I don't think it goes for a Solar Blade. I don't know. That's a rough one. If we were Booster Energy, that would have been better in this case here, but obviously, what are you going to do? Okay, Gastro comes out, Flame Charge is fine. Okay. So the play for him is to go for a Ghost move. I'm going to go into Iron Hands, because if he goes for a Solar Blade, at least that way I'll know. And I can scout that out a bit. I can still Earthquake to KO this. I just gotta be sure. Nice. Okay, we take those. Okay, it's a +1. Ceruledge. That did jack shit. Wow. Okay, now I can fire off my Earthquake here. Bitter Blades me. That's fine. It's going to do good damage, but we should be able to get the KO on this right now. I don't see a universe where it survives. This is banded. Very cool. Now our Cinderace is really freed up. Wow, our Cinderace is so free. And we don't have to click Trailblaze. We can just click like Pyro Ball a bunch of times. If Chiyu comes in, we high jump kick that. That's great. That's really good. And here's the Chiyu. I can't really do much to that. I'm at 83 HP. I don't have a switch in. I could like let go of Mismag here. It goes for a fire move probably. Because I don't think I need the Mismag. So Chiyu, Specs Fire Blast is going to KO me. Specs, everything kills me. If it's not Specs, Fire Blast is going to kill me still. I think I sack off Mismag here, because I can come in on Sizzlor and Electros and take any hit. So I'm going to do that. And I can just Drain Punch to help back. So why not? I think this makes sense. Miss Mag, as cool as you are, I just don't think you're as valuable. And getting the priority for Fake Out is still nice. So Flamethrower comes out. Is it going to kill me here? It does. That means 100% is definitely without a doubt specs or boosting. Has to be. It has to be. Now I can go into Cinderace. I can click High Jump Kick, which should get the KO. I can go into Gastrodon and click Surf. Right? Is that to play Gastrodon and Surf? Or like Hydro Pump or something? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. We brought Specs Gastro for a reason. We're gonna put in the work with it. Okay. So Gastrodon. Oops, not Gastrodon. We want Electros. Assuming max HP, no Spadef. Wow, Pump only does 46 to 50. That's Assault Vest. I don't think it's leftovers. You know that. We do 69 to 81. I'm gonna fire off the Pump. What's coming in? The Wave. Okay, Scissor's not appreciating this. Bro, oh my god, that's nasty. Okay, this thing gets Trailblaze, I know that. I can go Cinderace on this, on the Trailblaze. Right? I don't think it'll outspeed me then. Cinderace against, what is that thing called? Scizor. +1 Adam outspeeds me. I'm not too worried about it though. Like if it's banded, then that's a problem. But like it's not gonna. If it's close combat, I'm not worried. I guess I just go. Do I just go for another Hydro Pump here? I think I gotta go Cinderace. Trailblaze is gonna come out. Trailblaze does come out 100%. There's no way it doesn't. U-turn, just hard U-turns. Wow, okay. That's fine. What's coming in now? Treads? Could be Scarf? Jeez, if I just click Hydro Pump there, oh my god, if I click Hydro Pump again. Ah, that's so rough. Okay. So this is a problem, this Pokemon, that's for sure. I think I just Pyro Ball this, to be honest. But in range of everything else of Crunch. Can I do that? I need to keep Gastro healthy to do that. Let's fire off the Pyro Ball. Okay, we stay and we do connect the Pyro Ball, which is great. That's some good damage there. And just Thunder Waves me. Raw Thunder Waves me. I'm not, that's not the end of the world. That's not the end of the world. It sucks, obviously, but it's not terrible. I just have another Pyro Ball here, right? Or do I High Jump Kick now? On the incoming potential Chiyu. I think I just High Jump Kick. Shit. We would have gotten a KO on that. That sucks. That sucks. We would have gotten a KO for sure. Now we're going to lose something to this. Ah, there we go. Here comes the boy. I don't want to have to let this go, but I think I have to. I think I have to let this go, unfortunately. Okay, let's fire off the High Jump Kick. Flamethrower. Sure. No problemo. Oh, that's frustrating. Okay, I can go into Roaring Moon here. I can't click. I have to click U-turn or something, and it stays in, and Gastrodon comes in. How much is Gastrodon taking? Specs U-turn. Specs Flamethrower. Chiyu. Flamethrower. Where's my Gastrodon? It does fucking 55% max there. Holy shit! I gotta go Gastrodon now. That means I have to. I can click Surf though. Just raw Flamethrowers me. Okay, that's fine. So I'm cool with that. Let's get the KO on this. Nice. Crit did not matter. Respect. Specs Gastro. Let's go. Would have been nice if we got the KO on the Scizor, but I mean, no hazards up. We did what, like 90% to it? I'm not surprised. The fact that that's gone is a big deal, because now I can Terra Dark as well. So here comes the eel. This definitely has Giga Drain. We can go into Iron Hands here. We're gonna do that. We'll play the Giga Drain. I just don't want to go into this. I don't want to go into my my Roaring Moon because I can't risk taking a Thunder Wave. That'd be terrible. If he goes for Thunder Wave here, expecting me to go a Roaring Moon, then I think I could just seal the game. But if he goes for Giga Drain here, problematic. Okay. Yeah, Giga Drain. That did jack shit. Holy shit, that did nothing. How much is Drain Punch doing this? This is Electros. Level 50. Max defense bold, we'll say. Against my Iron Hands. Drain Punch is 45 to 53. I think I just gotta go for the Drain Punch here. Just raw Giga Drains me, that's fine. We're gonna be getting health back now, which is nice. It's still gonna be alive, which sucks, but I mean it's fine. Look at that, big old damage. Get this health back. Nom nom nom. Probably back where we started. Or back where we started, just oh, yuck. Okay, we can go for another one here. I don't think we get the W here. I'm not gonna lie, because of the Iron Treads. It's healthy enough, that's for sure. Roaring Moon against the, what is it called? Iron Treads. Another Giga Drain is fine. I mean, Earthquake to no bulk does 93 to 110. Crunch is 75 to 88. So I just need a little bit of chip. A little bit of chip. Because how much does Iron Treads do to my... Okay, there it is. How much do you do to Gastrodon? Is it booster energy? It's not booster energy. Earthquake does 42 to 50, if Jolly. Like, I can let go of this. Go, Roaring Moon, U-turn, sack. And then Earthquake for the win. That's probably a play. That's probably a play. Okay. If it's Scarf, that hurts me. I think I lose. Because I'm too low on Gastrodon. Gastrodon, it says 42... There's 93 points health minimum to me, so I have to go into Roaring Moon. How much is Roaring Moon doing with U-turn? 16 to 19. So technically, I go into this, I click U-turn. If it's not Shucka, I should be fine. So we go for our U-turn here. Is it Scarf? If it's Scarf, we just lose right here. He's not Scarf. That did very little. I thought that would do more. We let go of Gastro. How much is Scizor doing to me? With Bullet Punch. Banded Bullet Punch. 58. That's 58. Let's go for a Surf here, as we can. Earthquake, we got the KO. Okay. Now we have to Terra Dark. Because that way it protects us in case he goes for Ice Spinner. It's going to do less. Terra Dark, and... I mean, we go for Earthquake, we try and get the KO here. If we get it, we get it. If we don't, so be it. But if he Ice Spinners me while I'm Terra Dark, that's not the end of the world. Treads. With Ice Spinner. The Terra Dark does 28 to 33. Earthquake does 52 to 62. If it's Earthquaking me and it's banded Scizor, then I lose. If it Earthquakes me and it's offensive Scizor, I think I lose. Honestly, if I'm him, the fact that I haven't gone for Terra Flying yet, it would kind of make me think that he can go for a free Earthquake. We do 93 to 110 to Noble, but I'm pretty sure it has like a ton of HP investments. If it's max HP, we do 78 to 92, which is still technically a roll. It is still technically a roll. It's Shaka. Fuck. Go for Ice. Go Ice Spinner. Go for Ice Spinner. Wouldn't have killed anyways. Go for Ice Spinner. Rabbit Spin. Shit, it outspeeds me now. Good play. Fuck. Because Earthquake now will get the job done against me. It won't KO me, but it'll put me in range, right? 64 HP. Scizor. I don't think it's banned. 76 to 90. If it's adamant max attack. If it's got no investments and it's adamant, 73 max. I think he's got it here. 64. I have no choice but to go for Earthquake. Yep. Okay, I'll be honest. I don't think I played that the best. That really sucks. That really sucks. Yeah, okay, here's the thing. The para, that took away a big chance for me to win the game. That took away a huge chance, but I could have also just gone for Specs Hydro Pump against the Scizor again. That's so, oh my god. This game comes down to a para basically there. That's unfortunate. GG's to Roots, that's so shitty. Because that could cost us playoffs because of a fucking para. I'm a little salty about that, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, the para was basically what gave him the game. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Okay, I want to give a shout to our channel members. Their support is greatly appreciated. So shout out to our level 1s, Liv, Eric, and Zeke. Our level 2 is Tone, and level 3 is Sully. Shout out to all of them for the support. Thank you all for watching as well. Make sure to comment, see word of the day, and I will see you guys all next time.